Hello my crafty companions, and welcome to another tea and talk at the haberdashery. So in this video we're going to talk about things we've done and things we're hoping to do in this coming week at our lovely little haberdashery shop at Lowestoft. So we can't start a tea and talk without tea. So here I've got my favourite haberdashery mug with all the buttons on it, and I've got a nice mug of Rington's herbal tea that's going to steep nicely over the next few minutes. Now then, we got ourselves a new mug. Well, new to me. So this is a Laura Ashley brand mug, and look at that, a seaside themed one. 50p from the YMCA charity shop. That was a bargain, and that definitely had my name on it. All right then, so I don't know if you can see, it's quite bright light outside, but I've redone the window display here at the haberdashery. So let me talk about that. So this is the fabric which I've used for the drapes. That's a nice poly cotton with grey, yellow and pink butterflies on it. And I've made these little displays. So there's a row of those along the middle window bar. That's way out of shot, but there's a row of these. So that's a little flower pot with a ball of yarn in it and a flower stuck in the top. And then we've put a row of butterflies with a little bow tucked in the back. So there we are, and that's the row along that top bar is one of them and one of them all the way along. So now then, I don't know if you can see on my nice little pot of flowers there, I've made a lace bow. So I'm going to show you how I did that, because I don't make it in the usual way. So what I do is I fold it like that. Oh, I'm making a hash of this. Oh, right. Anyway, what I do is I fold it. That's better. I fold it and then I tie a piece of ribbon round the middle, because that makes a far neater bow out of lace than it does with just tying the lace in a bow. So there we go. That's how I did it, like that. That wasn't a very good demo, was it? But never mind, I'm sure we'll improve. Anyway, the theme of the window is like a floral display, because our local Waveney gardening group is having a show a summer show in August. So if you're local, and there's also going to be a table show in June. So if you're local, that's quite a nice thing to go to. And you see there the handicraft section. I sponsor the Best in Show. So if you've got a little shop, if anyone watching has got a little shop, that's quite a good cost-effective way of advertising locally, is to sort of specifically target a niche audience, if you like. So There we are. And of course, we're also showing off the new Tilda catalogue, which has a very nice floral theme to it. So can you see there? These lovely cushions. And you can get their patterns from tildasworld.com. And I don't know if you can see my little picture frames here. So we'll bring that one over. So these are pictures out of old Tilda catalogues, and I've put them in some very nice frames that I also got from the charity shop. Now then, I've worn this for a couple of days and I've had a lot of people paying me some very nice compliments for it. So when we finished our other knitting projects, this is going to be next in the queue. So that's the pattern. As you can see, it's a vintage pattern. So I don't sell it, and this is the only copy I've got, but I am willing to lend it out because this is a lovely, lovely summer pattern. And I've chosen my yarn already. I'm going to use this lovely double knit Trimmits baby yarn. So I thought I'd do a pink version, and I'd do a white version, and I'll do a blue version. So what I'll probably do is I'll do, say, a blue one with a white lace collar, and I'll probably do a white one with a blue lace collar, and ditto the pink. So pink cardigan, white lace collar, white cardigan, pink lace collar. I think that would look quite nice and trendy. And plus the fact I've been watching the latest Chanel fashion videos on YouTube, and they had some similar little cardigans just like that in those colours on their latest runway show. I think it was their cruise show. So we don't mind borrowing ideas from the high up fashion houses. There's no reason why we shouldn't. So anyway, that's what we've been up to this week. And next week we're going to try and get our knitting started for that, because it looks like this heat wave is going to continue, and we don't want to be wearing heavy woolly jumpers like that, for instance. Okay, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you have a lovely crafty day. It's beautiful sunshine here at Lowestoft. There's a gentle breeze, so that makes it feel a bit cooler. I've already had my nice walk along the beach this morning, and I did a bit of yoga as well. And it was absolutely glorious. And I walked back through the area of Lowestoft called Sparrow's Nest and Arnold's Bequest, which is near the lighthouse at Lowestoft. And there was no end of birds singing and fluttering about. And I saw quite a rare little bird this morning. That was a little wren. So I haven't seen one of those in a long time. I think the last time I saw a wren was in my garden at Lincoln, because we used to have one that nested in the hedge in our backyard. So I was jolly pleased to see that. Here we go. So, hope you have a lovely day. Enjoy what you're doing. And if you get the chance to go out for a walk, I would, because the weather's glorious. And bye-bye from Marina at the Haberdashery.